Hello, Speedgaming 6. Sorry for being late. I ended up having to cover this commentary for this race a little bit last minute. My name is Fortify. It's very good to be here for this. Once again, I apologize for being late. Welcome to this race between jlack and Greggy in the 2023 All Bosses No Major Glitches tournament. Both runners are, let me see here. It would appear both runners are on their way to Cataris. Audio now. Yeah, I want to apologize again for being late. Did have to change some stuff around, but we are here now, and we are ready for the rest of this commentary. Freddy is going to be doing the damage boost up to Cataris right now. Ooh, gets it. Nice. I am trying to figure out the delay on jlack's screen, so give me a little bit to figure that out as well. While we get this figured out, Greggy's audio and video feed are coming in pretty clear. So Greggy is entering the fourth and final Atom room. Both of these runners presumably do go for Atom Skip, and we'll be heading to that momentarily. Ooh, that was a pretty nifty setup for that, for the Cataris Super Boost from Greggy. Almost gets it, but unfortunately wasn't able to grab the magnet. jlack did finish off of the white Emmy kill, so I'm not sure if that is current or if that is genuinely just a little bit far behind, but according to what I'm seeing, jlack is on his way to Cataris now. Greggy does make it through the Hell Run, I'm sorry, with lots of health to spare, actually, so good on him. Ooh, gets tagged by the Emmy. Ooh, unlucky. Yikers. Unfortunate loss from Greggy there. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. As far as Emmy deaths go, that is one of the quickest, so it's a better spawn the second time around. When the Emmy is up top like that, you want to slightly delay your movement up to that point, because otherwise you will bonk the Emmy like Greggy unfortunately did. Despite the bonk though, despite the death, still looking to be in a solid spot in this race. jlack heading up towards Artaria now. Again, I'm not sure if this is genuinely he's a couple minutes behind or if that's just the lag, but Yeah, it is probably just lag chaff. Trying to figure that out though. Greddy is on his way to Adam skip now. We'll see how long the we'll see how his Adam skip attempts go. Turbo is an option for the runners who do use turbo in this for this game. Turbo is legal in the game in its rules and categories, etc. So yes, it is an option for the turbo runners. Greddy does get I believe that was a second try Adam skip, which is always pretty good. Solid movements from Greddy right now. I believe we are still trying to get the picture for you guys for jlack, but it would appear that he has just disconnected. So, again, trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, Greddy is on his way to Dyren. Gonna grab the wide beam and then make his way back to take out the green Emmy. Greddy getting up to the first generator in Dyren. Dyren has two generators that you have to activate on two separate occasions upon entering the area, one in the upper half of it, one in the lower half. And that enables you to access, obviously, previously inaccessible areas. All right, so we do have audio, not audio, well, probably audio, but we do have picture, move-in picture, once again, from jlack. That is great. jlack does get the reverse Atom. Going to be making his way out of Cataris now. Wide beam is the exact same thing as the spacer beam from Super Metroid. The reason that it is called the wide beam in this game is because it was called the wide beam in Metroid Fusion, and this game is a direct sequel to Metroid Fusion. And the reason that the name was changed from spacer beam to wide beam is so that the beams could be used with the plasma beam and the spacer/wide beam could be used together, because I'm sure as many of you know, in Super Metroid, the spacer beam and the plasma beam are not compatible with one another. When you get one of them, the other one turns itself off. So, in an attempt to rectify that, Metroid Fusion turned it into the wide beam, which is why it's called the wide beam. Not lore is not that deep there. So the runners are technically high-fiving right now. One is heading to Dairen, the other one is coming back from Dairen. Greggy at this point has, if these are correct timings, I believe they are, about a 2-ish minute lead. A good Emmy kill from Greddy is going to be able to get the Morph Ball now. This game breaks the traditional Morph Ball Bomb first two items that most Metroid games do, and you don't get the Morph Ball in the run until about 20 minutes in. Casually, it's about an hour and a half in, but Greddy now has the Morph Ball. He's going to be making his way to grab the Varia suit now. Meanwhile, jlack is currently grabbing the wide beam. Greddy is opting to grab this Missile Plus tank. This Missile Plus tank is very good in the upcoming Kraid boss fight. Excuse me. It's also, in my opinion, much more beneficial for the upcoming boss. In about like 20 or so minutes, the Draga boss coming up. Normally, Drog is skipped in this game, no major glitches category, but this is all bosses. So in this one, Drog is not being skipped. Yeah, unfortunately, the runners are separated by a good amount time-wise. Like, one is just a little bit further ahead, not just in the run, but like timer-wise. So I don't think those are going to be able to get synced up. However, it is about similar areas. Ready is about to be paused for 165 seconds. All right, so Greggy will be paused back to sync up the timers. So in the meanwhile, I will see if this audio is good. So in the meantime, we'll be swapping to jlack's audio, who is currently on about to take out the green Emmy, who also has a low controller battery. I hope he gets that fixed. I hope that's not hope that doesn't turn into an issue. Good kill from Greggy. I mean from jlack, I'm sorry. So now we'll get to see jlack on his way up to descend, I should say, down for the grade fight, or not grade fight, but leave in to the grade area, I guess I should say. We'll see if jlack opts to pick up this missile that jlack did. This missile plus pack is very beneficial in this category. Not necessarily needed for the any percent category, but very good for the all bosses. He does elect to pick it up. And he'll be making his way to, he'll be making his way to Artaria. All right. So Greggy is back on the screen. Greggy is ahead, so we'll be swapping back to his audio, who is just grabbed the Varia suit. Thank you to the Speedgaming staff for getting the timers synced up. Appreciate it a lot. So jlack is going to be doing this Varia. We call this the Varia Gauntlet because it's not terribly difficult, but the movement is pretty precise in order to get through this area optimally. So we call this the Varia Gauntlet in order to grab the Varia suit. Probably could come up with some better names, but I digress. Varia Gauntlet, Varia Climb, etc. So. However, now that the timers are synced up, we are able to see an accurate portrayal of where our runners are at today. Greggy is going through the Rocky Mountains now, breaking his way to the Crade Eye door. And it's now entering the Crade boss fight. We'll see how this Crade RNG goes for Greggy. This is normally a big turning point in a lot of our runs, not just in this tournament, but a lot of Dread runners in particular. Crade can go either way. There is a strategy that you can do, strategy trick, whatever, that you can do known as infinite wall jumping. It doesn't look like Greggy will go for the IWJs. He'll just go for the shoot the belly method. Probably the best call if the IWJs are not working for you. Or if you don't know them, of course. Getting some decent RNG on the side of Greggy. jlack also entering the Rocky Mountains, getting through them. Some... that RNG started off pretty well for Greggy, but ended up not being so great to end the fight. Meanwhile, jlack is entering trade now, so we'll see how this trade fight goes for jlack. We'll see if he goes for the IWJs. So neither runner are going for the infinite wall jumps. No biggie though. So far, so good for Greggy on the way to early grapple. Does make it through. jlack, meanwhile, with his brand new shiny diffusion beam, entering the purple teleporter now, heading to Dyren. They're obviously the runners are on their way to grab the grapple beam right now. I feel like this game's grapple beam is a very good version of the grapple beam. Probably, other than supers, probably the best the grapple beams ever looked. I do very much wish that the grapple beam continued to pick up projectiles. Oh, jlack unfortunately taking a dip in the lava. Fails the coyote jump. Oh, fails the coyote jump again, jlack. I'm so sorry. The caster curse. Okay, does make the coyote the third time around. I apologize for that, jlack. I will never say a bad word again. But speaking about the grapple beam, I do wish they had kept the mechanic from Super Metroid where the grapple beam does pick up item pickups such as like health, missiles, etc. However, considering that they all float to Samus anyway, I guess that's not really needed. Both runners are technically high-fiving at the moment, one heading to Cataris, the other to Artaria. So Greggy is about to head through one of the first of the yellow Emmy sections. This section can go pretty wild based on RNG. So hopefully Greggy gets a good RNG pattern. There's a couple different RNG patterns that this Emmy could spawn in, so we'll see which one he gets. He does get a good one, so he's able to get through this Emmy section with no problems at all. There's two different patterns the Emmy can give you where it is not away from you, or it's like not right up above you, and he did get one of the ones that is good. jlack has the grapple beam, is now making his way out of Artaria. Unfortunately, gets bonked on one of the slugs, so feels bad. Happens though. So at 32:52 for Greggy on the bombs. So we'll make a note of that so we can get an accurate time of how different time, an accurate time between the runners. I'm sorry, can't talk today. jlack also getting a good spawn, so not having to worry about the Emmy. So once again, it was a 32:52 for Greggy. And it looks to be a 34:33, so just over 2 minutes ahead for Greggy. 2 minutes separating the runners at the moment. Not insurmountable. Crazier things have happened in races. Cough, cough, Golzuna. So, provided that Greggy makes some mistakes, jlack gets some stuff first try, etc. Not out of the race yet, by any means. Especially with just over about 50 minutes left to play. Greggy taking a little dip, unfortunate. Not a big deal though. Is able to make a pretty good recovery of it. The runners are on their way to flash shift right now. We'll see if the runners go for backdoor flash. They do have grapple beam, so it would make sense if they don't. However, again, I'm not sure if they go for it or not. So Greggy is not. Backdoor flash is an 8-second save if you get it first try, but only if you get it first try. Otherwise, it's about like 1 to 2 seconds, or coming out even by doing what Greggy just did. However, the benefits of doing backdoor flash is the enemies that are right outside of this shutter door. If you go through the backdoor flash method, they don't respawn like you'll see here. Of course, you can just damage boost like Greggy did like that, and it doesn't matter. So Greggy not doing the pseudos here. Greggy is going to be going underneath. See if he goes for the water bomb jump. He does go for the water bomb jump, but didn't go for the pseudos. So, as runner is in about the middle section of Berenia, the other one is on his way out. Again, there's about a 2-minute difference between the runners right now. So jlack has if he does go for backdoor flash, has a possibility to cut that down to under 2 minutes, but it's just gonna depend on what our runners will do strategy-wise. Nice melee from jlack to get that out of the way. And jlack will opt to go underneath as well. So both runners electing to not go for backdoor flash. You see right there, since jlack did go under, did not do backdoor flash, the enemies did respawn, so he did have to take some time shooting them to clear them out. Meanwhile, Greggy taking out the CU right now. Good kill from Mr. jlack. We'll see how his gravity kill goes. Or gravity kill, I'm sorry, speed booster kill goes. jlack is going for the pseudos. Is having a little bit of trouble getting them. Does get the first one as Greggy takes out the yellow ME. Yeah, Greggy moved just a little bit too far to the left after that. Or jlack, I'm sorry. This pseudo can definitely be tough if you're not necessarily accustomed to it. Can definitely be a trickier one. Ooh, yeah, exactly. It can definitely be a trickier one, and he's opting to go underneath to take out the blob. So, oh no, jlack. I feel that. That's happened to me in 100% runs. Greggy does now have the speed booster. He'll be on his way to the Ferenia area. Does elect to grab the third energy tank of the run. And is on his way to Ferenia, as jlack returns from Berenia 1. Freddy's going to be starting his Quiet Robe kill. So we'll see how this goes. Well, not Quiet Robe kill per se, but the robot fight. Does get the spark off. Ooh, very nice store from Greggy. Very good kill. Very good fight from the side of Greggy. Going to be making his way back to Dyron now. That kill is wild. It can either go really well if you get some good RNG, or if it can go quite badly if you get some not so favorable RNG. That's one of the only true like RNG factors of the run fight wise is like sometimes you can get some bad crate RNG and it sucks. Sometimes like the Chozo soldier RNG can suck. But that robot soldier fight, if it gives you good RNG, you're out of there lickety split. Otherwise, if it doesn't give you good RNG though, you're stuck there for a while, and it's quite unfortunate. good movement from Greggy on the way to Berenia 2. Berenia 2, again, this is where the runners will fight Rod. This boss, once again, is skipped in most of the no major glitches categories, but again, this is all bosses. So Berenia 2 is already a very movement-intensive area, but the fact that the runners have to go to Drod kind of makes it slightly more difficult, because obviously instead of a pseudo wave to get to skip Drod, they now have to do a quick kill on Drod. Don't have to, but obviously it's a faster. It's faster to quick kill Drod. The thing about the Drod quick kill is that not getting it, unfortunately, is about a 20-second automatic 20-second loss, because in order to put Drod in a state where you can damage it, you have to just make the rounds and separate or lower the water again. So hopefully we'll see if the runners, well, Greggy in this case, attempts the Drod 1 cycle, or if he's going to go for the standard, not standard, but the 2-cycle kill. jlack, meanwhile, is entering his quiet rope fight right now. Ooh, Greggy barely misses out on the store. Greggy with some pretty good movement up to the eye door for Drod. jlack unfortunately getting some not so favorable RNG for this fight. So on Greggy's side, you got some really good RNG to start the Drod fight. That's you want the tentacles. And looks like he is going for the 1 cycle. This is looking good so far. I think he has it. Yep. Greggy 1 cycles Drod. Great fight. jlack, meanwhile, heading back to Dyren. So in Gavarin now, Greggy will be fighting another robot soldier fight before going to Elune to grab the plasma beam. But before that, he'll grab super missiles. So we'll see how this fight goes for Greggy. If you don't 1 cycle Drod, this boss can be kind of rough, because 1 cycle in Drod will replenish your health and your missile count because of the counter animation from Drod. If not, if you do happen to 2 cycle it, though, it can be pretty unfortunate. But Greggy has a good boss fight. Oh, accidentally gets through in and out of the Emmy door, so when that happens, the Emmy door does shut like that. But otherwise, not a big deal. jlack does go for the link over the energy part, but is not able to get it, unfortunately. A lot harder than it looks. But jlack will be making his way now also to Draga, so we'll see if he's able to 1 cycle the boss as well. 1 cycle in this boss is super important because, again, it's a 20-second loss minimum if you're not able to. So does get a good spark up, and we'll see how jlack's fight goes as Greddy heads to Elune. jlack also gets the good RNG to start the fight, does get the tentacle swings. Oh, and unfortunately misses the 1 cycle. Oh, was 1 missile off of the 1 cycle. Super unfortunate. That happens to more often than you'd care to admit. So unfortunate, but sure, jlack will be able to recover from it. Greddy is fighting with the plasma beam, fighting the first of the actual Chozo soldiers, the ones based in the quarantine area. These ones are actual soldiers, but X-parasites, so these ones are obviously significantly stronger than the robot ones that you normally face. Oh, unfortunate from jlack. Oh, he's going to main menu. Oh, so it would appear that jlack is going to forfeit the race. Understandable. Sometimes that kind of thing happens. Greddy is unfortunately gets seen by the Emmy. It doesn't get a super favorable spawn for the Emmy. But okay, safe. Okay, Greddy does get up in time. Ooh, very good, nice save from Greddy, not getting trolled by the mushrooms. So Greddy now making his way to this Ice Emmy kill. Fun fact about this Emmy, this Emmy moves slower with its face shield on, but faster with it off. So it's kind of like kind of mirrors the yellow Emmy in that regard, where the yellow Emmy moves obviously very fast with its face shield on, but slower with it off. So. Ooh, Gretty barely makes it. Oh, wait a minute. He's doing this to not. He's doing this instead of doing the ledge warp. Okay. So rather than doing the ledge warp, Gretty elects to spark across. So I guess technically not as big of a loss as opposed to going for it and losing it. So a cool adaptation to do in that area, not with the ledge warp. So cool to see from Gretty. Gretty does get the store for this fight. Now that Gretty has gotten the spin boost, spin jump, spin boost, whatever, he'll be making his way down to Berenia 3 technically, and this time around he's there to grab the gravity suit before heading into an area that you normally only see in 100%. This is a cool category, all bosses I should say, is a cool category because it is a slightly longer any percent, but it is a good intermediate route between any percent and 100% because there are bosses to do in oof, Gretty. Oh, oof, Gretty doesn't get the spark down. Unfortunate. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna say a word until Gretty gets this. Okay, safe. Anyway. So anyway, this category, all bosses, is a fun kind of like intermediate category because there are 2 bosses that you have to fight in Frozen Artaria and on the way technically in Frozen Cataris. So you do have to enter Frozen Artaria. Normally you would only see Frozen Artaria in 100% because it's there are items you have to grab there. But in this case, it's a little it's cool to see the area regardless. 57:39 gravity time for Greggy. Greddy finally, not finally, I'm not sure why I said finally, but Greddy does make it, I should say, and gets the store against this red Chozo soldier, the first of 2 in the run. Greddy going for the speed keep. This is a really cool speed keep. Does get the keep. Nice. Good job, Greddy. Frozen Artaria is a very, very fun movement section. Some of my favorite movements in both this run, of course, in 100%, since I'm primarily a 100% runner. Ooh, that was a cool variation of the normal movement there from Greddy. But anyway, yeah, Frozen Artaria is a very fun section. Frozen Cataris is not nearly as fun movement-wise as Frozen Artaria, but Frozen Cataris is where the second of the 2 bosses is, Z57. A very fun boss, probably my favorite boss in the game. Very, very well designed, in my personal opinion. But is the reason that everything is frozen right now. So we'll see how Greddy's fight goes. Z57 can give you a couple of different RNG patterns to start the fight off. Unfortunately, Greddy gets a not super ideal one with some swipes. We'll see if he goes for a second swipe or some normal boss action. And he does only go for the 1 swipe, so Greddy not using the charge missiles method. Again, don't blame him at all. Charge missiles are pretty difficult to get efficiently. Ooh, that was close, breaking out all of the hands, but Greggy should be in the clear to charge a speed keep, or it's not speed keep, a speed booster, and get this boss taken care of. Does go for the swag charge. You gotta respect it. Good movement from Greggy on the way to the teleporter here to get back to Artaria. And of course, you do have the spin boost there, so you're able to just jump up instead of having to spark up like you have to in 100%. So always good there. Make things easier in the speed game. Greggy back in Berenia now. Berenia 4, technically speaking. Good movement from Greggy getting up this tunnel. Gonna bomb jump up right here. Good. We'll now fight the Berenia twins. Ooh, unfortunately gets a bad hit. Very swaggy. Slide into the morph for Greggy. Nice. Or slide into the counter, I mean. In case you've never countered or pressed X with Samus when she's sliding or when she's in Morph Ball, she does do kind of like a kick to counter rather than using her arm cannon, so it's really cool to see. And Greggy showed it right there. Not going to be making his way to Z57 though. I'm sorry, not Z57, Golzuna. Golzuna is one heck of a boss, if I do say so myself. The boss is kind of notorious for killing runs in this game, but at the same time, can go pretty well. Greggy saying in the chat, "Don't look." That I'm sure that means he gets this first try. Oh no! I'm not laughing at him, but that's happened to me before, so I'm laughing with him. So we'll see how Greggy's Golzuna fight goes now. Does go for a pretty interesting Golzuna kill. Ooh, is going for the Was going for the morph ball kill, but I don't the not morph ball kill, but the boost spark, ball spark. There we go, kill. I don't use the kill myself, so I'm not sure if he was super far off or not. But it did look very close to get in that. Overall, a pretty good fight from Greggy. That's one way to get out from using the cross bombs. You don't have to use cross bombs if you just use a spark forehead. So Greggy entering Hanubia now. This Hanubia trip is just a quick visit while he uses the secondary elevator going to back to Ferenia. Does have some stuff to do in Ferenia, a couple more items to pick up before he can end the game. So. Ready with some pretty solid movements in this Ferenia section right now. Uses an extra flash shift that he didn't need to use, but it's all good. All fine and dandy. Ready going to be making his way to SQ now for the Storm Missiles. Storm Missiles are basically the Seeker missile launcher from the Metroid Prime 2 game, I should say. Pretty good item, kind of meh overall in its delivery. Solid fight from Greggy. Ooh, Greggy barely almost doesn't get seen from the Wave Emmy. Cool thing about the Wave Emmy is it's blind, actually. So the Emmy is able to kind of see you, but then not see you, if that makes sense. Like other Emmys, that would have he would have been seen right there. But in the case of the Wave Emmy, he doesn't get seen. So just a cool little nuance to one of the Emmys. Like again, all these Emmys have different things about them. The yellow Emmy's super fast, but then the blue Emmy's fast without its face shield. The Wave Emmy is blind. Bunch of cool stuff for about the Emmys. Good job from Greddy to get up the that little area. That area can be tricky without space jump, but Greddy didn't really have any issues getting up. So I know that Greggy is a known deep blue enjoyer, so this oh my goodness, Greggy's not going for deep blue. I'm eating my words. Greggy is going for the optimal quick kill. We'll see if he can get this. This is looking good. He is going to have to jump over the Emmy. This is looking very good from Greggy. And he's got it! Based, Greggy! Great job, man! Greggy gets the optimal Wave Emmy kill. Gotta admit, I was expecting the deep blue, but you know, I'll eat my words on that one. Greggy will now be making his way back to Hanubia to deal with the late game boss gauntlet. Greggy with the puffs. On his way to Hanubia, though. My God. Sorry, it is a little stormy where I'm at, and just heard a massive bout of thunder that is actually still going, good God. But anyway, Greggy is in the red soldier fight once again, the second of the red soldier fights. So now that Reddy has the power bomb, he'll be able to go towards the end of the game. We're looking at, of course, depending on how the end of the game goes for him, we're looking at a potential around 125. I think it's a sub 125. Gonna try for the penthouse keep. Again, I'm not sure where that name originated from, but it's really cool, so I'm sticking with it. Ooh, that was close from Greggy. I don't think that would have killed him, but it would have taken him very low. Like, possibly single digits low. Up to Itarosh, and then to fight Ravenbeak now. So I might lose power for this. Oh, that was cool from Greddy. I might lose power momentarily. So if I do, I deeply apologize. But again, it is storming. I'm hopefully not going to lose power, but just FYI, I think I might possibly lose power in a little bit. With that being said, Greddy is entering Ravenbeak. I think Greddy did go for the 9+1 method. He did. 9+1 is the slowest of the Ravenbeak kills. However, it does get the job done, provided that you don't get bamboozled by RNG. Good phase 2 from Greggy. Gets a sun. You don't like to see that. All right. Hello once again, Speedgaming. I am sorry that my power went out. It is back up at the moment. I'm not sure if it's gonna go out again. I hope that it doesn't. I hope that that was a quick one and done thing. But GG's to Greggy. Greggy is the winner of this race. So we'll see if Greggy would like to do a post-game interview. Otherwise, we will. That will be it for the gaming today on Speedgaming 6. And hello, Greggy. GG's.
Hello. Thank you for the GGs.
I do apologize if I randomly cut out once again. My power went out at the end of that race. I'm currently going through a freak rain and thunderstorm at the moment. And yeah, I'm pretty sure power line got hit somewhere. However, yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, we're able to do this full post game. It looks like jlack is here as well.
Amazing. Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and drag him up. Hello, jlack. Hello, Greggy. GG's.
Thank you for the GGs. J-Lock, you're here, boy.
Ooh, it looks like he was, but oh, he's gone. It's fine if he does not want to do it. He's back again, though, so let me ask him. But anyway, let's start off with you then, Grady. I don't want to keep this going just like paused, you know. GG, how do you think your run went?
To be honest, the run was a disaster for me. To be quite honest, it was a lot of shenanigans. We died to fucking green Emmy. Sorry for the cursing. But
oh, you
overall,
died to the green Emmy. Oh wow.
Yeah, I actually died to the green Emmy. That was like so unfortunate. Like, oh yeah, the only death in the game. But other than that, I'm happy I nailed the purple Emmy kill just for you, bro. Just for you. So
yeah, I saw you charging the deep blue, and I know you do go for it. I know you, and I even made a comment in the commentary because I know you like the deep blue, and I was genuinely shocked that you went for it, but you aced it. So good job.
yeah, I practiced that a little bit yesterday and a couple of days ago. So yeah, I wanted to implement it in a run and see if I get it. And yeah, I'm happy I get it. The most important thing about this trick is whenever you don't get enough shots, is just to jump neutral, so you can after that respin and then adjust and shoot. And I was always like respinning right after missing a couple of shots. So yeah, fix
exactly.
That. And overall, I mean, the run is okay. I'm happy that I actually PB my seed time again during the run. So it was
nice.
It was like 125.09. Now it's like 124 some change. But my actual PB right now is 123.36, and I was looking forward to beat that. But yeah, next run, I guess.
Yeah, there's always the next one.
Yeah, and I was pretty happy with the Adam skip second try. Honestly, I was really happy with that.
Yeah, because you mentioned that you died to the green Emmy. Was that during the death, or during the actual kill, or was that during a different part of it, like maybe in the intro?
I was basically going to get to the magma platform thing.
Oh,
and,
that's right. I remember. Yeah, because I ended up catching on about towards the end of Artaria because obviously I wasn't supposed to do the comps for the race, but ended up being able to last minute. So.
And I appreciate that a lot, for real. Thank you so much for the fight. It was good commentary too, and I was happy to shock you a little bit during commentary. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, I was expecting the deep blue, but I
yeah,
yeah, I'm good job, man. That's all I really got to say.
Thanks.
So it looks like jlack is having some issues getting into the Discord, but I'm sure we'll figure it out for next time. Let me pull up the brackets really quick, Greggy, since you are advancing. It looks like you will be going on to play Manny. So
Yep.
how do you feel about that potential matchup between Manny?
I am actually excited to face Manny for many reasons. First of all, in the last tournament, he's the one who put me in loser bracket, so I'm looking for my little revenge here. Second of all, I'm trying to shave time to get close to his PB, and hopefully he gets a bad run. Sorry, Manny. I just hope that I can win this, because otherwise he has like a 120, I believe, and I have like my lowest with 123. So if I can get a 122 in the next days and shave more time, like I'll feel confident to in going into that race. Sorry. So
Oh
yeah, I'm
yeah, of
pretty
course.
happy.
Yeah, and I mean, again, you never know what will happen in a tournament race.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff happens in tourney runs all the time, from like giant leads being lost to freak deaths in places you weren't expecting. So like anything can happen in a tournament setting, even like basic tricks not working, like
Like
maybe you failed a shine spark or something, so
yeah, like my cross bomb. Sorry.
so anything that can happen in a tournament setting can happen. I mean, you think you have a perfect run going, and then turns out you don't.
Yeah.
So best of luck to you in your race versus Manny. Definitely going to be an exciting one. I look forward to watching that race for sure. But is there anything that you want to say, or potentially before we end the episode today?
Yeah, of course. So again, GG G-Like for the race. Thank you so much for doing the race. I know it was a bit difficult for him and all, and I appreciate that we raced. Now maybe next time we'll get a full race and have fun. But anyway, thank you so much to Speedgaming also for everything and the community itself. I'm really happy to be able to participate in the tournament, and it's really fun for me, and I'm able to improve. And yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so much, everyone.
tournaments are really fun. I'm very much glad that despite the game being in its infancy,
Yes,
I'm glad that this is already the second tournament that the game is experiencing, and that once again Speed Gaming is putting it on. So big shout outs to Speed Gaming, and of course to our tournament organizers Satora and Justin Zane.
yeah.
Once
Oh, and also
again,
thank you. Sorry, and also
no, go
thank you
ahead.
for the comment. Thank you for the commentary. Really,
Oh
really,
yeah,
really appreciate it,
of
man.
course, no problem, man. Shout outs to the runners. If you guys wouldn't to follow the runners, here are their Twitch links for jlack and Greggy. And of course, I am also in this tournament as well. My first losers bracket round is tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern. So that's going to be a fun race as well. So if you are inclined for some more Metroid Dread tournament action, have no fear. It's going to be a pretty fun couple of races as we get deeper into the tournament, both in the winner side of things and the loser side of things. Because I know Sat and Jay were also doing a race on Speed Gaming 2. I do know the outcome of that race, but for those who do not want it to be spoiled or who are looking for to watch the race on their own, of course, I won't disclose who won. But with that being said, thank you very much, everyone, for watching today. I apologize again for being a little late to the commentary, as well as my power going out near the end. But at least I warned you guys. At least I warned you that the power was going to go out, so it didn't just randomly happen. Silver linings. So with that being said, thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you next mission. Have a great night, everyone.
Peace.